Ah, no, you're talking about the other game. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's just jump into game number one here, I would say. We will have Vinchester against Edie in the last game of the round of 32. And with me will be Mr. TaToH. So why don't you introduce the players and the civilizations?
Okay, hello everyone. We have Vinchester with the blue color, playing as the Ethiopians in the right side. And we have Edie with the red color, playing as the Burmese in the left side. I think this match is much better for Vinchester in terms of civilization, at least. Like Ethiopians, I feel like Burmese is really weak, not super weak, but they are like less dangerous against ranged civilizations. So I feel like Ethiopians is a really good civ against Burmese. What do you think?
Yeah, probably. Rambai seem to be a super strong unit at the moment, but obviously vulnerable against the crossbows and elite skirmisher composition, and that's something we could easily see from Edie. The question is though, how well will Edie perform in a standard Arabia game without mobs?
Well, I'm sure that he will find a way to make Arabia into arena. So if he manages to do that, I think he will feel confident.
Okay, so Vinchester is now a pretty high player. What are your thoughts on him? Do you see him winning this whole thing? Do you see him going far in this tournament?
Yeah, I think he has, like, it's something that you cannot prepare against him because he always makes weird strategies, like he's out of the box most of the time. So it's not like you can train because he, as you saw in the draft, he picks different civ than others. So it's unpredictable.
Okay, so when I say unpredictable, most of the time I mean like, okay, he's stupid, but I don't want to say it that way. Do you mean like his civ choices are actually good, or do you think he has a disadvantage now?
I think he has to improve that point. I told him already. For example, I told him when in the Euro Cup when he failed against MBL, I told him why you did that. Why you didn't pick this civilization and this, and you will have one.
Yeah. Well, Euro Cup was pretty interesting, and pretty interesting is also that the scout of Vinchester is now kissing the TC, but he will get out alive. 21 HP. Did take some damage though.
Yeah. He is mining a stone already?
Interesting. That's from going back. Seems like he wants to go for barracks then. Most likely scenario, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's just getting 10 stone.
That was weird.
Well, the villager is going back as well.
Maybe now he beats the barrack. Well, that was weird then. Because he got the wood enough to build the barrack earlier, right?
Did he maybe have a visual mod where stone and gold looks pretty similar?
I don't think so.
Okay.
That would be funny. No, because now he's mining gold, so yeah, definitely it's not that.
Okay. Okay, villager at the front, Vinchester going down to 7 HP. Let's take a look. Edie doing quite a nice job of chasing them down, and the sweet start here for Edie. Getting one villager kill and denying that barracks for quite some time. And he is adding some farms. That means he will go for the feudal age aggression.
Who, Edie? Eddie's going Dras FC for sure. I think he will wall from the barrack to the north, the cliff at the north. And he's walled.
Okay. Well, it's still a very big area, right? So let's see about that. He only has 5 on wood, so that confused me a bit when it came to announcing the Drush FC here. But yeah, seems like he's very eager to finish those walls. Has a beautiful map when it comes to defensive gold. Could even have deer, but isn't going for that for now.
And I'm not sure how good will be that against Ethiopians, considering that they will get 100 food and 100 gold. I believe that Vinchester will feels good if he goes like Dras FC as well.
Okay. Let's take a look. Stone not in the perfect position here for Edie. Could have walled a bit further. Because now he cannot go for a stone without a defensive tower. At least not in Castle Age. Maybe he just rushes this and then trying to go for Rambai. But we mentioned before, that's probably not the best choice against Ethiopians.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know, maybe he even go for Monk and Seeds. That's another option.
For me, it's pretty strong with that as well. Having half the cost on all the upgrades means the Monk Rush is absolutely an option. Let's take a look. That militia is taking out one other militia and one scout. Now taking the 2v1. Edie is running, and this looks like Eddie is winning the rush.
Yeah, and this is really bad for Vinchester because now Edie has the map control with the scout, and he can send deals forward, and Vinchester will have no idea what's going on there.
Oh, sweet stuff. So yeah, we can only see 6 villagers on wood so far by Edie, and he's sending more villagers on stone. That's surprising to me.
Oh yeah, so he wants to go around by then.
Oh, but that's wrong, isn't it?
Oh, I believe that he will have resources to go castle it straight, at least. We'll have to buy some.
Well, we will see. It seems like both players trying to play this Trash FC. Vinchester pretty open though, but yeah, looks like Edie isn't really punishing him for that. Maybe later with the Rambis could be a bit of annoying.
Look, if you're in the Vinchester point of view, he sees that Eddie's mining stone.
Ah, yeah. Good stuff. And yeah, so Vinchester should be happy about that, right?
Yeah, I'm sure that he is. Now he will protect the goal with the buildings, feudal buildings, and he will go straight to castle it.
Yeah. Oh, Edie is sneaking a villager around. So maybe it will be... Can't be Monk Rush, right?
It wouldn't make sense to mine stone in that case, right?
Well, maybe it just was expecting the palisade walls? The scout? Or he will build the castle with one villager.
Sneaky castle. He's going to tower that gold. Now Eddie has to buy some resources to castle.
Well, he did exactly that, and it's up now. Could have used one more farm. Okay, Edie. Maybe he's just building the sneaky tower. And Vinchester does not see it. Interesting stuff. Wow.
Yeah.
One more militia coming around. He shouldn't lure those villagers into the tower. And let's take a look at the other gold spots and stone spots of Vinchester. Very far to the front. That will be extremely exposed. At the same time, Edie now building the defensive tower and stone walling. So he is indeed playing this arena style.
Vinchester, you saw it, the tower.
Wow, how did he do that? And this villager was so low on HP. Can Edie get this tower done? One militia, low HP, one scout, low HP. Edie, 7 HP. Can he get this tower up?
How he saw that?
Oh god.
94%.
How did he see that?
Maybe he saw like Vinchester was staying with the scout there. Like Eddie, sorry, was staying there with the scout.
Maybe he just wanted to send 1 or 2 villager and yeah, wanted to kill the scout. So yeah, weird.
Yeah, that was so...
Oh man. Well, That's obviously so incredibly good for Vinchester now.
It is. And even more because Edie has wasted 125 stone. And he forced him to build another tower at his base.
So Ramba will be really late buying another 100 stone now. Waiting for the gate, and well, his eco won't be the greatest.
Indeed.
Eddie can't even be 100% sure if he's walled at the top. Didn't scout that. Yes, he is. But
he's just a bit scary.
Yeah.
He's sending the wheels to find out.
Now, quick house wall.
So nice.
And he didn't scout the south as well. If he didn't see a villager actually block. Interesting.
So
Diagonal now as well.
Yeah, I think he has to play this like 1000 style.
Welcome to Masters of Arena 5.
Oh, but Vinchester is coming aggressive.
Yeah, he's just pulling the siege workshop.
I think it will be.
Oh, Vinchester as well.
Yeah. I think it would have been better to just rush ballistic in that case.
Interesting stuff. Well, he probably wanted to abuse the hill there.
Oh, and now Eddie's going to that kill.
Take a look if he can get... Wow, why is he sending a villager there? Interesting.
Maybe he wants to build an outpost or something. Or just make another siege workshop for war.
Okay, well, we will see. Also, Rambais aren't doing the greatest job of chasing down the villager. Ramba is pretty good against buildings. Oh, Magno against Magno.
Whoa. Vinchester is losing the Mangonel as well.
Yeah. Vinchester 6 villagers ahead. Obviously, he's playing this 3 TC against Eddie, who's playing this 1 TC. Kind of all in. Take a look what his Rambais are going to do. At the moment, Vinchester's still without botkin though.
Yeah, he decided to go for the eco approach. I think it's a good choice. Because Eddie was walled. So he, like, even if he had +2 botkin arrow, he wouldn't make any damage. And now he should consider to get it. Yeah.
Okay, going for ballistics now. Trying to force the Rambais to fight and not run back. And Magnon of Eddie now sneaking around. The south is still open for Vinchester. On a Rambai getting 1 kill here, but loses his life in exchange. Eddie's trying to go back, needs 3 Rambais over to protect the Mangonel. But obviously Vinchester with his great micro should win against 1 Mangonel.
Yeah.
Magno shot now, maybe Eddie ground attacking. Oh, somewhat of a reasonable shot. Going for some more splits. Focusing down the Rambai, Mangonel. Not getting any damage done. Rambai doing their damage. Oh, Eddie not getting the shots off at the moment. Oh god, that was so good for Vinchester. Look at that, killing all the Rambai, Mangonel. Not when was the last time the Mangonel actually hit? Took so much time, and yeah, in the end Eddie is winning, but only till the reinforcements are coming. And that was beautiful by Vinchester.
Yeah, he's just getting some more time. So.
But he's only 6 villagers ahead.
I think he was paying too much attention in the micro. Look at the wood count now for him. He has to make a lot of farm. He's doing now. He needs to balance a bit.
Okay. So when we look into Imperial Age, who should win, Ethiopians or Burmese?
I think Ethiopians.
Okay, why?
Well, they have free half. Is the best counter, in my opinion. That I mean, in Burmese, the best counter from Burmese to beat the Ethiopians would be the elephant, and they have free half, so this would be in a good spot. As well, they have Citram, so in Arambai versus Arbales scenario, with the Citrams, he could make the difference.
Okay. We'll see. For now, Magma Micro is a more important thing. Nice ground attack there.
Yeah, beautiful. Oh, well, that one.
So far away there with the split. Sometimes you don't look too convincingly there. And why is Winchester 1k points ahead? Villager count is still reasonable. Military count quite reasonable as well. But Winchester just in full control here, as it seems.
Yeah. Probably because Eddie's losing more expensive unit.
Yeah, that's so true. I'm a bit surprised that the villager count is still so similar. 3 TCs against 2 TCs and was 2 TCs against 1 TC. Well, Eddie did build a third one now, but I believe Winchester should have had his TCs for much longer. I'm trying to go for some kills in the middle here, but Eddie going back. And yeah, looks like Vinchester in a very good spot here. Eddie going forward, trying to build another castle. Okay. Oh, not the greatest spot.
Whoa, almost land that shot. Woo.
Starting barely. Some crosses at the right hand side, left hand side. We see Eddie trying to micro. Let's take a look. Can he get some more? Oh boy. Getting the kills.
I love
Eddie's chasing down, getting the finally getting the clear up here. But only after heavy losses. Eddie only now going for Wilbur at 71 villagers. That's obviously a bit late as well. But now second castle up, and he has control of the major hill in the middle of the map.
Yeah. I think like that hill is super large. I think Eddie can. Well, probably Vinchester is going to build the castle there, or maybe position the castle in the middle of all the resources he has there, and then just thread the castle for Eddie in the hill.
Yeah, and his imp will be just so much earlier. You can see Vinch is at roughly 20% now, and Eddie, he just had 200 food, so yeah, we'll need to wait quite a bit to really see Eddie going into a trap war, if he even has a chance to go for it. So that's now for Eddie. Wants to stay committed on those ram buys. Vinchester is getting up any second now. Is controlling some of the relics. Is sending around more crossbowmen, trying to be annoying. Won't really find a lot of villager kills though. And yeah, most important thing is now Eddie's transition into Imperial Age. We need to think about this ASAP.
Yeah, he needs, and he will have wood problems soon, because once he starts taking the wood at the north of his base, probably Vinchester will notice and will start harassing it.
It could be an easy wall off though.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, now Eddie's raiding with some Aramites, and that can give him some time.
Yeah, kind of a reasonable job there for sure. And Bracer, Arbalest and Chemistry. Oh, let's take a look at the front. We can see some more raids against those villagers. Vinchester's castle will not finish, at least not in the first attempt.
Yeah.
Eddie's staying around here, coming with his other Rambis, and those Rambis actually do quite a lot of damage against castles if he wanted to go for that, but it seems like he wants to regroup and is going for the even bigger raid. Oh, and that will be a big engagement here. I believe Eddie needs to run though.
Yeah, he needs. He should consider maybe start with Onagar.
Ah, yeah, I believe that's a good option. Just go Onagers and fight off those Arbalest instead of trying to go for more Rambai, maybe lead the Rambis. They won't perform too well against the quite solid flock of Arbalest already here.
I can tell you that I wouldn't make them. I will go for Onagers probably.
I'm trying to go for another castle here. He's trying to hold the hill for now. And take a look, Vinchester is trying to run around. And Eddie, well, he is somewhat close, so I think he's in a fine spot. Can't get raided too much.
Yeah.
Vinch is trying to squeeze through here. Obviously, could be an option. Mobility factor clearly in the hands of Eddie. Get some raids done, and running away again. Oh, building a battle elephant or two as a defense. But yeah, well, they won't perform too well against Arbalest with all the upgrades. Eddie going for more and more raids.
Yeah, he knows that he's behind in the corner, right? So he needs to get some kills to stay in the game.
Vinchester now going back. And we can see now the traps already attacking that castle, and he's pulling some villagers away from his stone. So his stone come isn't that great and needs a lot to repair. Husbandry now for Eddie. Now needs to get onto those traps. Would have loved to see him not build too many Aaron buys. Just focus on getting the traps out.
Yeah, he can create one more trap from the other castle on the hill. He's doing now.
Yeah, but now out of stone. Just sold some more food. Ah. Now running around. Can he take an engagement at the front? Doesn't look like it. And at the moment, what is going on? Why is he not buying stone? Now he is again. And his macro is slipping a bit, I have to say.
He's paying too much attention to those Arabis in the aggression.
Well, they are pretty sweet for sure.
He's not paying now. Look at this. They are dying. Eddie!
Oh yeah. Oh god. Well, it was only like 3 losses.
Yeah.
Oh, and he doesn't have all the range upgrades. Let's take a look. Third trap coming. Needs to buy some more stone. Now we'll continue to repair. Doesn't have masonry. Now 4 traps out. He should win if he focused correctly. Oh boy, that will be so close. Buying another 100 stone. Vinch is trying to repair as well. It's still 3 traps. He's up to 1k. Needs to sell some wood now. Buy more stone. He doesn't have any more stone income. It's so important that he holds his castle.
Oh.
Oh boy, and now he lost it.
Yeah. He spent so many resources in that castle and he lost it. That's really bad for him, for Eddie.
Yeah, agreed. Now trying to chase down all the Arbalest, but look at that. He isn't doing that much damage even. Oh boy,
Yeah,
that hurts so much. If you want to chase them down but can't. Oh god.
I love Arbalest from the Ethiopians.
Yeah, that firing rate. Look at that. Eddie, no chance of ever getting control back of that game, I believe. Not having the tech on the onages, Aaron buys are still Castle Age as well, and I felt like he overproduced Aaron buy in late Castle Age there. I would have loved to see him save all the resources just to go for 5 traps as fast as possible. And yeah, now as you can see, Vinchester even taking onto barracks, so kind of fearing a switch.
Yeah, I think I don't like the position from Vinchester. I mean the trap position. Like, I think he could position them where in the hill where the arbalests are, and he will make so much damage to that castle.
Yeah, maybe things just shortest way makes the most sense. And I believe it doesn't really matter how he wants to finish this game because Eddie, he can't really do much anymore. Look at that, the castle is going down for sure. There's another trap here as well. Villagers can't repair. Still 3 traps firing, a 4th one around. Arambai is not getting the damage done. And indeed, Vinchester is taking the 1-0 lead here. What was the big mistake here of Eddie?
Well, I think I didn't like the tower idea because even that if he built the tower there, I think Vinchester could have just follow and change to another goal, and it wouldn't make any difference on his economy. And that tower delayed Edit Castle. I think Edit needed the castle as ASAP, right?
Yeah, probably. And then too few Aram buys. The late Imperial Age fight wasn't that great. And the raids, he tried to go for them, but Vinchester's reaction was just pretty solid.
Indeed, I think he also need like at least 3 mangonels and probably then go forward. And even more in this map because Vinchester had a nice goal, but apart from that, all the other resources were exposed. So if Eddie would have committed castle, I think he would have more chance. Like play aggressive, more aggressive. Sorry.
Yeah. Double gold forward, double stone forward there would have been the chances to go for him. Let's take a look at the potential civilizations to be picked now. So Burmese is out of the question, Ethiopians. They both still have their first pick, Berbers and Indians. And then we have a lot of weird civilizations, Aztecs, Incas, Japanese. On the other side we have Celts, Goths and Magyars. Interesting stuff for sure. And let's see how they will play this out, but is there a small option that Vinchester isn't picking the strongest civilizations to hide his picks?
Maybe.
But like, he's a clear favorite against Eddie, right?
Yes. Yeah. Considering that this is Arabia, he is. So Eddie has to pick now. Probably Berbers or Aztecs I will pick, right? But they are the best civilizations. He needs
Probably,
a win.
right?
He needs a win now.
Yeah. You kind of expect Eddie to go for Aztecs now.
Yeah, Aztecs or Berbers, yeah. I agree.
So, how do you counter them? Going Magyars?
I think Magyar is not a great choice.
Okay.
At least against Berbers.
Well, Magyars are good against Aztecs, that's what I meant.
Yeah. Sorry, then you were right. Well, they can perform good. I like Magyars.
Okay, then I would say let's jump into game number 2 here. It is again with Mr. TaToH, and whoops. We will have Vinchester playing the Indians in the right hand side, looking for a strong civilization, and Eddie on the other side is playing the Incas. Let's talk about the maps a bit, Mr. TaToH.
So, as we can see, Vinchester with Indians in the right side of the map. He has a poor wood line. I don't like them. But he will be fine until late feudal, I guess. His main goal is in a okay position, although the map is quite open, so maybe he will need to defend. We will see how who puts the pressure and stuff. From Eddie, he has a decent map. I think, yeah, the wood line is nice at the left. He has gold there in the hill. It's usually ugly, but in this scenario, I think with one tower he could protect both stone and gold and wood. So that's good news for him. And I think apart from that, probably we think as we could focus a bit more in the stone, just in case he decides to go for a tower as. Not that important in an India's war. But now it is trying to steal a board from Vinchester.
Oh, let's take a look. He already got some hits on his scout here. Look at that, 19 HP only. I think he will not make it home. 16 HP, obviously getting 3 HP loss there every hit. Now trying to run away, and yeah, he's just running home and gives up the ball. Nice defense by Vinchester. Another good start for him. Small win there.
Yeah. Maybe Eddie calls a restart here.
Well, we still have 5 seconds to decide, and he is playing this.
He's playing.
Well, yeah, well, his map is way too good to restart, right?
Yeah. But I mean, like, he didn't. I guess he wanted to go for Lemon, you know.
Look, now he's sending his eagle in his CC. Didn't find 2 of his sheep yet. But his boss. Okay.
And how would you approach the India's start? I mean, what would be your strategy against Incas?
Oh, yeah, so tough. I believe scouting is the most important thing, because you can face so many different strategies there. Coming from M&A over the tower rush, going eagles, and yeah, I think I wouldn't go into the game with the strategy, but just play reactive and hope that my better eco carries me home.
Mm-hmm. I like Incas, like they have a lot of like there are a lot of options to play with them. Like you can play the tower as with a decent damage. Then you can go for many times and go for like a YOLO strategy. I think it will work really good against Indians.
Maybe. And it's obviously not, well, getting stronger and stronger the longer the game goes. Or like the castle age boom is just incredible. Barrack placement, not my favorite. There's a potential of a militia being stuck. He could chop it free, but unlikely that he sees that. Is now wanting the right hand side quite nicely, scouting the left hand side. Won't find his 2 extra sheep for quite a long time. And he's actually open through the ponds, but let's see if he sees it and walks. Uh-oh, we're just going to the right hand side. Eddie will be open.
Yeah, Eddie's open there, right?
Yeah, and that's a spot that is very unlikely that he will still check it. Oh, barracks, but he's not using it. Vinchester on the other side is going for the rush. Look, take a look at that. 3 villagers. 3 militia already out. And Eddie is idle with his villager, not having loom as well. I believe he won't finish those walls. This is looking so good for Vinchester.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Eddie idling there. Oh!
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Why did Vinchester let this go?
Oh, that was so good for Eddie. Now he will quick ball. Well, he right?
He isn't quick balling enough.
Yeah, he
no loom.
I believe. Now he will see them. Oh, that's so scary. Now for Eddie.
Oh god. And he's still playing this without loom. Now building a random house. This is so screwed up by Eddie. Oh man, Vinchester's up as well. Oh, Eddie. He knew? Like, he just walled too late.
Yeah, this is lack of exploration and scouting, you know? As you said, like, Eddie didn't know that Vinchester was rushing.
Yeah, but still, like, like, this timing was to prevent a rush, right? But it was just too late. And now he is defensive rushing. Oh boy.
I think he didn't expect Vinchester to go for a rush. Probably.
Okay. Well, let's see, now fighting with some villagers. His own ward's not really helping him out. He's even misclicking there, lost his eagle, might even lose a villager. Oh god, this feels like Eddie is completely outclassed here.
Yeah. I think he, like, totally did trust. He didn't expect it because, as well as you saw, he built a barrack, but he didn't create any militia until he saw that Vinchester was coming with the militia. Then he created one, two, sorry, and now he's going to feed that.
Oh boy, look at how many walls he needs to build. That really shows you how far away the mining camp even is.
Yeah.
Okay, Vinchester following this out with archery range and blacksmith. That's a bit interesting. Yeah, he will play this Josh FC. Okay, I didn't really realize that. They only had 5 farms. I did push 1 deer. On the other side, Edie in a world of trouble, losing another villager. And yeah, give me a prediction. How long will this game last?
Oh, look at the calculate time. 15:30. Goes. That's super fast.
Really solid stuff there by Vinchester. Trying to get a market up now is Mr. Edie. Maybe we need to blacksmith over here. Trying to go for some walls. Yeah, he will be walled, but will it really matter?
I have no idea what is Edie doing. I mean,
He was
know
trying to play FC, right? Now sending a villager forward.
I think he will resign once Vinchester reaches castle.
Could happen. Could happen.
Yeah.
Look at that. And Vinchester even sees the villager going forward there. So now an archer could greet him. No, not really. But yeah, he just opened his walls. And now archers can get in. What happened here?
Yeah. Where is Edie going?
This game won't last 16 minutes. And look at that left hand side, the villager running into 3 wolves. Total Titanic game here. Look at that, Edie trying to sneak around the barracks as well. Now he's switching onto eagles, thinking, okay, well, I can fight off this flash, but it's no flash.
No, it's not fresh.
Okay, GG timing incoming, guys. You can see the timer here, 95%, 98%, and Edie, oh boy. Well, he wants to play it out in the teams, and now he's saying GG. What a horrible game for Edie. Ay.
What was his plan? He was even building a barrack, a forward barrack. Oh god.
Yeah, he wanted to go for sneaky eagles against the guy who's flushing. I was hoping that he gets pushed at home, can defend with the tower, and some eagles can do damage at home, but well, that didn't really work out.
Oh, wait.
Oh god, perfect game by Vinchester. Not a single unit lost. Edie lost more units than Vinchester killed.
I think I'm using the brown microphone, but I don't know why.
That sounds so much better.
This one sounds much better. But I mean, I have this muted. This is weird. I don't know if I have problem with the...
Well, it changed for sure.
Yeah. I saw that. I mean, I thought that I was using a good microphone because I had it as in the device option.
Why do you have 2?
I have the headset and I have the other.
Okay.
I'm going to disable the other because I think it was with the headset one.
Okay, Edie probably now going for Aztecs. He was Incas, right? Yeah. So we lost TaToHs sadly. But yeah, we're expecting Aztecs and I'm expecting Magyars to counter that. Let's see, guys. Edie not performing too well so far. TaToHs too loud now. We will fix him. But yeah. Thanks for telling immediately.
Hi.
Hi. I can hear you fine.
But it's weird. I don't know why this doesn't work. Let me check. Okay, now I'm with the wood one.
Okay, sweet.
I'm too loud. Yeah, maybe I can lower a bit my volume.
Well,
Maybe.
I decrease you as well.
Okay, good. So yeah, this will be much better.
Oh man. Okay. Then let's instantly jump into game number 3 and talk about potential strategies here, TaToH. And it could be the last map of Mr. Edie in this tournament. He is picking the Aztecs and is getting out-countered by, I would say, the Magyars. Not 100% sure if it's a direct counter, but it makes total sense to me. TaToH, what are your thoughts on those two civilizations?
Well, as we are watching in this tournament, all the meso ships are really dangerous. So I feel like Magyars can be really good against them because they have the free forging. So you can even opening with militias as well. But the problem with Aztecs is that they will make 5 at least. So Magyars will have to invest a bit more. But I believe that in Castlate the Cav Archers are really good against eagles instead of the crossbows.
Okay. Well, are we really expecting eagles? I'm more expecting a monk rush, to be honest, but so lots of scouts could be an option. And well, we will see, right? The map of Edie looks superb, I have to say, when it comes to the backwood, back gold, even another gold that isn't accessible too well, but still reasonable. And yeah, I'm expecting a rush into monks by Edie at this game.
Yeah, it could be the option as well. They are too far from each other, so yeah, faster units are better in this scenario. So Adras can get you so much time. So yeah, probably he has a good map as well to wall, as you said.
Yeah, more of a tight wall. Maybe send 5 or 6 even on berries, because he will lose those pretty soon. But then he's fine.
Wait. Did you see that Edie started with meal? So he's not going for Dras.
Oh. Okay, yeah. I'm seeing it, but I didn't actually notice.
Yeah. It happened the same to me. Like, how is he? When you talk about the berries, I realized.
Did he maybe scout his map properly and just realized how? Like, I honestly like this decision, because like he wants to build everything just super defensively, anyways. And yeah, if he just gets as much out of the berries as possible, that's fine for me.
Yeah, but he's not going to. He's not going to have enough wood for the barracks, so he's not dressing.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
He didn't find his second boar yet.
Exactly. I was going to say that.
And he has 4 sheep that he isn't using. So that's not really clever, if you ask me. Oh man, just running around with the villager. Look at that, he has so many sheep still under the TC. That's just not very clever. And he probably thinks that Vince stole it now. Although he should see that Vince doesn't have enough points.
Yeah.
And he's already starting the walls. Oh boy. And now he's going back in with his eagle. What time is Jordan against the Viper? Well, they will start scheduling tomorrow. I'm personally expecting something like Thursday 17 GMT. But it's also absolutely possible that they will just play at the weekend. Edie now going for the second boar. This just looks like instant FC without a rush.
Yeah. I think Jordan wants to play in weekends only. So yeah, most likely it's going to be a weekend day.
Ah, why can he only play weekends?
No, because he feels like he's so tired after the work, so he's not playing his best.
Okay.
At least that's what he said in the interview that Mem did to him.
Ah, yeah, okay. Okay, switch stuff.
I can see what is going to happen here from Eddie.
He's dying?
No, well, maybe, but I mean, he's going to go fast castle and then he will go to Sneakyville and go build monasteries and siege workshop close to Vinchester base.
Okay. Shouldn't you go for 2 sneaky builds then, or just 1 again?
No, sir. But I think that Vinchester should notice anyways.
Oh god, and Eddie's playing with Pop 25. Is that... Well, he will just build with the market and will sell stone, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Eddie playing with full arena style. And what can Vinchester do against that? He's not sending villages forward. Should he just play FC?
I will make some scouts. Will be interesting as well. And will be, I think it will be a good option if Eddie, instead of go for a monk barracks, he decides to go for 2 barracks and eagles.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I don't know as well.
Okay, how well are Eagles performing nowadays against scouts and knights?
Eagles.
Yeah.
They do good, I will say.
Because like before Wololokingdoms, everyone said like Eagles are so weak against knights, and everyone felt like they are just too bad as a pocket civilization. And then they got some extra damage against knights.
No, they have the same.
Oh, is that so? What did they change then that they got better?
I think they only have 1 more piece armor. And maybe like 5 more HP. I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure if they have a bit more HP, but it will be super low. But I believe like now the thing is like, as they are good against crossbows, it's mainly the reason, I believe. No, it's not about the knight, it's about the crossbow. The range units.
And he finished the palisade at the top as well. And he's getting a scout off as well. Pretty sweet for him. Now selling his stone as expected, buying some food. Not the greatest eco management though. And clicking up.
15.
Another time.
Yeah.
25 plus 2. Okay, so how comfortable is Vinchester now?
Well, as he see that he built a blacksmith market, he knows that he's going fast castle, right? So
yeah,
he doesn't have any military building, at least not a range unit. So he should be fine for now. Oh, Eddie building a barrack now. Yeah, he's forced to build a barrack. Otherwise, those scouts will wreck the monks.
Okay, I can see that. Going for double bit axe.
I will go and will try to open the farther point from Eddie.
Like the top?
Yeah.
Okay.
To force more idle time.
Okay, let's take a look. Vinchester, does he know about it? Yeah, but he doesn't know where the villagers are, so kind of tough for him.
Double barrack. It's gonna be eagles. Oh, I told you.
Huh? That's true. But I'm still questioning the strength of that strategy.
Well, he's going to lose. Well, no, I don't think he will lose the market.
No, he will just repair.
3 barracks. I like that.
He needs the
market.
Yeah. Okay, how important is the Eagle Warrior upgrade now? It only gives 5 more HP, right?
And 1 more piece armor.
Okay.
And I thought that was the reason, because they were created faster, but actually it's not that. Okay. Because like they are created super slowly, the Eagle Scout. But this, I thought the Eagle Warrior upgrade, it was what made them be created faster.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's only like when you recastlate, they start to be created faster.
Okay.
I think the creator speed is super fast now as well.
Vinchester completely stonewalled at home, or housewalled. So Eddie won't really do anything. He's behind in 4 villagers, but he's castellated. Vinchester's not. And now let's see how Eddie is trying to engage this. 2 eagles against 6 scouts. Won't be the best thing ever. And well, Vinchester has to feel somewhat comfortable in this one, right? Does he want to play the Castle Age game?
What do you mean with castle?
Well, it will be Eagles against Magyars and Castle Age. Is that okay for him, or does he feel okay? Those eagles can wreck me, or
It's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be tricky for Vinchester. I think Eddie is not in a bad spot actually. Well, he's idling his town center. He didn't create any single bill. So he was 26 when he reached castle, right?
I have no idea if he still built somewhere. 26? Yeah, he was 26. Yeah, he played 25 plus 2, and he didn't lose a unit yet.
Yeah, so he was idling his town center for 3 minutes. That's cute.
Eddie's style. Oh yeah, it's so important that those villagers are all the villagers getting through. Oh man.
So now the problem for Vinchester is like, okay, he can go for knight, right? But Eddie can support the eagles with monks, and that will make it a bit more dangerous.
Okay, do you like the addition of the siege workshop by Eddie? I think a monastery is more important. Don't you think so?
Yeah, for sure. And he needs to kill those scouts. It's true, like the scouts. Oh, it's now it's the Vinchester is going for the.
For the will. That's so evil. And so ugly for Eddie. He was going for the ballsy move there, and that buys so much time for Vinchester here. Is Eddie sending another villager? Only now. Oh boy, that's way too late. 3-3 stuff by Vinchester so far. Having bloodlines, having +1 attack. Oh no, having +2 attack obviously with Magyars, and +1 defense. But the stable is going down, and there's not a lot of army out for Vinchester.
Yeah, that's the as well one of the things with the Eagles now. Oh, but he managed to hold on. I would like to see Arson upgrade for Eddie.
Archer?
Arson, yeah.
Arson, yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Oh god, and he's picking up another villager.
Is he? Oh.
Yeah, oh. Vinchester's so good.
He's probably super mad now.
Another stable. And Vinchester's far away from getting housed as well. Those knights will just be so strong. Now another villager is getting sent, and Vinchester has all the intel in the world.
Well, now he lose the scouts. How many scouts left does he have?
No, none. He has 5 knights. He has exactly 5 knights at the moment against 25 eagles.
Ooh, that's cute.
And he's only 5 villagers behind.
And now he knows that he can build the monastery. Oh, Vincent is going for the bill, I believe. And
well, Eddie should wall him.
But that's super low HP. It's super
18 HP. Oh well. He would know that he will lose a lot of HP there if he went for it. Oh, that's a fight I think Vinchester shouldn't take. It's a lot of HP lost here. It looks a bit like Eddie can take one game. Dictating this and playing exactly like he wants to. Monastery at the front, he needs to wall that villager.
He needs those buildings, yeah.
Oh man, it's so important that he doesn't lose that one. Oh, nice distribution here by Vinchester. 1 HP knight going away, and the other ones are killing.
Beautiful.
Oh boy, the monastery is going up, okay.
And that's the problem for Vinchester, because now he will suffer a bit more.
Yeah. Oh, even deleting the siege workshop, going for a second monastery. Interesting.
I would prefer the siege workshop.
Well, I like Monks' Redemption as well. But yeah, we will see. Edie even going in. He has 24 against 5 military, so actually it's a good time to attack.
It is in it.
Eddie is able to get all the resources on the map. He's behind by 11 villagers, but ahead by 23 military.
I think Eddie got this. Or at least he's in a good spot. Very good.
Let's take a look. Most of the knights are pretty low as well, so they cannot really take an engagement. And yeah, now I see the siege workshop being so helpful for sure. Still no arson by Eddie, and he has only one defensive upgrade so far. Now going for forging as well. Is he trying to kill those villagers under the TC there? Looks like it. And Vinchester doesn't really have an answer.
Yeah, what can Vinchester do against this? I mean, those knights are going to be convert if he fights.
Yeah. Well, he is going for the defensive castle and is just praying to somehow get it up at a beautiful spot. But where should he place that castle?
Where the eagles are?
Yeah. Maybe delete some farms and build it in between the two town centers.
Yeah,
but
yeah. Close to the stable, yeah. I think that's the best spot. Oh, it's so scary. He's forcing Vinchester so much idle time as well.
Yeah. Look at that, 16 idle villagers. At the moment they have pretty similar egos. And so much on stone. Now he has enough stone. Let's take a look. He's trying to build it at the... Oh, that's too aggressive.
Oh, yeah.
Against 5 monks out still, that's too aggressive.
Well, he lost one. Good news.
Okay. Against 4 monks, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, a bit more defensively. One rammer is coming around.
He wants to bait the monks into the town center raids, maybe? Oh, he's killing one of them. 3 monks now.
Okay.
Oh, no. He has to delete it.
Yeah, deleted the castle. It's still enough stone to go up. To build another castle. And now he's pulling it more to the north. Does Eddie see it? He does, and trying to go for it. Quick walls not finishing. I believe Eddie can maybe finish this game here. Losing all his monks if Vinchester's focusing correctly, and it looks like he is. But so many villagers going down here trying to build this castle. And at the front he's fighting down the ramp, so that's good for him. Only 1 monk left, but suddenly Eddie is catching up when it comes to the villager count as well. Oh boy, it seems like Vince is holding though.
Yeah. He's still ahead on villagers, so he should try now. Yeah, the Wololokingdoms garrison. He's going to wall, it's open.
Oh, it's open still. The other problem is that it's not your typical arena game where Eddie could chill with his monks a bit and just catch 3-4 relics at the same time. He has 0 relics. Yeah, this castle will go up. But it won't protect the TC. Actually, it won't protect neither TCs.
Yeah. He tries to destroy the town center with the mango like he can.
Oh man, interesting stuff. Vinchester 4 builds ahead, 27 military behind. Look at that. Vinchester at the moment only for half dead knights.
Oh, it is going there.
the knights here. And now we're looking at 0 military from Vinchester. Oh, actually, he survived with 7 HP. Trying to go for another market, maybe another castle.
I'm surprised that Edie didn't raid the stone, considering that he's controlling one with the monasteries. So I mean, he should know that Vinchester has a lot of the stone because he built a castle, right? But he's not raiding the stone. Now he sees the mining camp.
Oh, Vinchester going for herstory. Interesting upgrade.
Wow, that's so expensive.
Isn't it like 1k gold?
Yeah, it is. I'm going to confirm, but I believe he's 1,000. Yeah, it is 1,000.
Sick. Well, maybe it doesn't finish.
It's not going to finish, yeah? No.
Oh, that's good for him, right? And
1k gold.
1k gold. Oh man. Vinchester trying to run, but yeah. Looks pretty much like Edie will take at least one map here. Trying to go for the raid in the top as well. Edie was able to dictate the game against Vinchester here. Well, he's still 12 villages behind, but that doesn't matter, right? Military count is 2 to 43. Oh man, just Edie things for you.
Yeah, I think it will not change anything. Now Vinchester is going to lose a lot of builds there. That's right on center.
Oh yeah. 12 going down there, and then he can still go for the next one as well. And yeah, this will be the moment where Vinchester has to agree with us that Edie played this quite nicely.
Yeah. He had a really good map though. But he played perfect.
Okay, so what could Vinchester have done better?
I don't know, probably he didn't expect that amount of eagles. But I think like in this scenario, KotDs are even better.
Okay, why?
Because they have range, right? I prefer range units, and I'm sure that if I go for knights, that XP is going to follow it some monks. So I don't like to make knights in this case. I mean, when you have low eco, like you do when you are early castleate. And those KotDs, they have 6 damage, so they are better than crossbow to deal with the eagles.
Okay. 15-15 there, the castle age time of Edie. Convincing stuff for sure. And let's take a look what civilizations they can now still have. It's no more Aztecs for Edie, but well, maybe Japanese monks are still an option to get the tower rush. And Vinchester now has Goth and Celt. What will we see?
That can be tough for Vinchester now, because Japanese is really good against both of them.
Okay, why so good against Celts?
Well, they have a good Ras FC as well, or just they have good bonus Japanese. Like if you want to open with Benatams, you should have the advantage even that the Celts can run. And you have the mining camp bonus stuff. Economy, it's gonna be almost the same. Probably Celts is much better. But still, Japanese crossbows are like you can go for them, and then you can follow it in Imperial with Arbalest. Well, while Celts can't, right?
Okay.
They need to transition. The problem with Celts is like you need to transition in Imperial. You cannot go for the same unit as in Castleate. And in that point, Edie with some castle, he can defend from the World Raiders.
Okay. Okay, then let's jump into game number 4. After W for Edie, let's see how they will play this, and let's take a look at the civilizations here. Again, it's with Mr. TaToH.
Hello. Yes, we have Berbers showing off, finally. One of the most dangerous civilizations. And Kells for Vinchester. I would say that Berbers with camel archers, they will make so much damage to a Kells player. The Kells that have are really an answer for them, unless you can make owners, and but that's more like in the late game.
Okay. Okay, so the big question is, can Edie make it happen? Let's take a look at his map. That's the most important thing. I believe he has a map that can be easily walled. Don't you think so? Obviously Green Arabia is helping out, but if he creates a big of an arena in front of those two walls, and then to the right hand side using his cliffs, I think he can create a pretty nice base for himself here. And then Vinchester, with a more open map, I would say, here at the front, could have some troubles.
Yeah, I agree. Good thing for Vinchester though is like they are super close. So Men at Arms is a better option in this scenario. Like the previous game they were too far.
Okay.
But in this one they are super close. So even that Vinchester likes to go Draft FC, in this case I think it will be a mistake. He shouldn't do that. I think he should try to play aggressive against Berbers. And even more in this case because he didn't scout yet, but if he finds out that Edie has both stone forward, he should try to punish us.
Okay. And obviously it's against Edie, so I think playing aggressively early on doesn't hurt at all. And Edie, weird house placement.
Yeah.
But
I mean, when you are playing against arena player, I believe you want to fight in feudal because he's probably the weakest 8. So I will try to play aggressive against them.
Okay.
He has 2 deers as well there. Really, really close to his base, Vinchester.
Yeah, already pushed 1 deer. Was in 3 initially. And well, let's take a look what Edie scouted of his own map. He's actually scouting Vinchester quite early.
Yeah, I think Eddie's going for a scout rush this time. He has 3 on wood.
Okay. Well, I don't mind scout rush into stone walls.
Yeah, that should be to be honest, the best strategy for Edie in this game.
Okay.
Or maybe even Men at Arms, probably.
Another house at the front.
Probably will make Men at Arms instead of scout in this case.
Oh, Edie is now pushing some deer here instead of scouting. That's so weird. He sees 1 gold spot, 1 stone spot, the lumber cap, and then decides to go back and push deer? Why? Isn't it so much better to see what strategy Vinchester is going for?
Well, then probably he knows. I mean, he wants to go. He knows what is he going to do. I mean, no Vinchester, but he knows that he wants to make a scout, so he needs the deer. Probably, I don't know. He's going too fast though. It's at 20 pop up. It's super fast.
Oh, solid stuff here. How did you manage to do that?
Not sure.
Okay.
Well, I guess Berbers help. Oh, he's going for a tower as.
But I don't see villagers moving to the front. Okay, now I do.
Oh, but Vinchester spotted it immediately.
Okay.
What is that mining camp?
Oh, it's 1 tile away.
Oh, he wants to wall. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, those villagers.
Ooh, that was really close.
Militia coming against them, and look at that, 4 wolves there. I wanted to mention that earlier, that M&As won't be too good. Oh boy, and 2 already there, 3 militia, Vinchester, and he has Celts as well, so that's super ugly for Vinch. And look at that, 2 more wolves. Oh boy. That's the worst possible start here for Edie into his tower rush. Not at the front at all, now forced to go back with his villagers, but militias are faster than those builds, not clicking them back entirely. Low HP on all those villagers, now trying to go for some more stuff. But yeah, showing the houses. And this could be a very short game.
Oh yeah, he found the other two builds. Yeah. This is looking super bad for Eddie.
Oh man.
Oh, look at the tower
there to rest.
Look at the tower that it is building.
Yeah, the right hand side tower?
Yeah.
Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Okay, second villager down. Some villagers idle here even. Oh man. And I'm not sure why this one villager at the stone is outside. Well, at least Eddie will get 2 towers up, but is 6 villagers behind.
Well, it should be 2 down when Vinchester reads feudal, right?
Yeah, something like that. Over buried a bit there. No
But
more towers.
did Vinchester really didn't notice the tower there in the right side? That's weird.
It's like he wanted to let it up. Did he have a defensive goal? Not really. It's interesting. Goal is more to the right hand side. The other ones are kind of blocked now.
Yeah, I'm surprised that he didn't fight that tower. It's super good.
And Eddie sent more villagers forward. What is Vinch doing?
Oh, I think he's making too many towers there. He should try to a bit more to get more map control now that Vinchester is in feudal. He's building too many towers closer to.
Well, he just really wanted to take that stone out, as it seems.
Yeah, but the one that he just finished, that was enough, right?
Yeah.
I will have gone a bit more forward.
Yeah, makes sense. Blacksmith now and archery range for Vinchester.
Now, same will count.
Ah, interesting. I'm sneaking around with some villagers here trying to go for the deer. And Eddie going for stone at the front here. Interesting stuff. And a market. Vinchester will play this towards the castle age. No, he won't. He's just getting the eco upgrades. What's going on here, TaToH?
Not sure. I guess he wants to get rid out of the store, but he has almost 500. But why he will do that?
Huh. Winchester has another defensive stone that you can see. He does not have access to another gold at the moment.
Yeah, he has the gold there in the right side.
Oh yeah, that's true, but he isn't going for it yet. Huh.
Well, he's not using the gold. Maybe he wants to make Eddie think that he's going castle age. That will be weird.
He's now sending villagers over, but those are stone miners, so he's switching back to stone now.
What? Why he wants more stone?
I don't know. Maybe a castle in the long run, but...
Yeah, but you have 500 almost. You can wait a bit.
Yeah, agreed.
I will wait until I click, right?
Yeah, thanks as well. Maybe Vinchester put a bit out of his comfort zone after the last game in this very scrappy tower rush now.
But Eddie Eco is a mess. Look at the left side at the center. He's taking wood there.
Yeah.
So ugly.
And, well, maybe even losing his main... What? Oh.
GG? Why?
Interesting. Okay, TaToH, yeah, you're pretty confused as well.
Yes, I am.
Well, Eddie was 2 villagers behind.
He was super behind economy as well, yeah.
Well, but still, isn't there like a chance of getting it into Castle Age and then go for Camel Archers?
I think so. At least I will have tried. It's the last game, you know?
Weird stuff.
Yeah, weird.
Achievements? 2 to 0 kills. 2 games. Vinchester won without a second unit lost. Without, yeah, a single unit lost. So weird. Okay, Eddie. Well, he had a crisp Dark Age. So that was pretty sweet. But that was confusing, TaToH.